Yeah, thanks again for amazing opportunity to introduce about ourselves and our company. Just to let you know that yesterday we lost 25,000 people to ischemic heart disease. And by the end of this session, we will lose another 25,000 people. And by the end of this year, we will lose the entire population of metropolitan Tokyo to ischemic heart disease. My name is Ken Nogami from METCELA. METCELA is a clinical stage startup developing a revolutionary cell therapy for this horrible ischemic heart disease. As I said earlier, it is a very serious disease that can lead to death. And in fact, it is a #1 killer in the world. In many cases, ischemic heart disease will lead to heart failure, that your heart is no longer pumping out enough blood. Heart failure is very scary because once you have it, you will only get sicker and sicker until the day you die from it. No matter what treatment you get, medications or devices, you will not get better or cured. I am sorry to say, but it is indeed a one-way ticket to death. Unless your tissue can regenerate itself and become functional again. At METCELA, we are developing a truly revolutionary therapy that can potentially regenerate your heart, and that can reverse the disease progression. We believe we can do this with our VCFs, or Brigham positive cardiac fibroblasts, that you are looking at on the bottom side. METCELA is focusing on treating the chronic heart failure patients not responding to the medications for the certain period. Every year, we have more than 600,000 new myocardial infarction cases in the United States and more than 70,000 in Japan. The number continues to rise due to the aging society. 15% of these patients do not respond to the currently available medications. Then the addressable market is expected to be more than 100,000 patients in the US and more than 13,000 in Japan. We strongly believe that VCF is a superior solution for heart failure. The VCF is world's first and only fibroblast-based therapy for heart failure, so that we can avoid all the downside when using this stem cell for the therapy, and that can minimize the risks entering with the stem cells. We can see clear mode of action of the treatment, and that is available for the disclosure. We have already confirmed the improvement of the heart function in a small and large animal models. And we have achieved this improvement with lower cell number when compared to the stem cells. We have seen clear path to the commercialization because we have minimally invasive procedure of injecting the cells that has been co-created with a Japanese catheter company. We have simple and reproducible manufacturing process, and we expect minimal capital expenditure for the clinical trial because we do this trial with the autologous cell so that we can avoid initial expenses that we need to invest for the allogenic cell therapies. Finally, we have really rapid and clear pathway for the regulatory approval. And the discussion with the PMDA is going really well for today. We have confirmed really good efficacy with this cell. That is with the ischemic animal models of the rodents. As you can see here, compared to the control animals, we observed 19% increase of the ejection fraction. Ejection fraction is a pumping power of the heart, and the echo figure also showed that the heart tissue function has been actually improved, and the wall is actually moving with the injection of the cells. There is some key facts about METCELA. We have financed more than 13 million since 2016, which was a company launch, and 10.5 of which has been raised from the venture capitals and corporates. We have started raising Series B in late 2019. We have really good we have really good venture capitals in our current major investors, including Beyond Next Ventures, 8 Rows, and F Prime Capital Partners from the United States. We also have corporate investors such as Sony and Japan Lifeline and Daiichi Life Company. We also have really good solid IP position. We have submitted the IP by ourselves and continued that until 5 patents. And so only within 4 years, we have our own patents of 5, and out of which 2 has been issued in Japan. We also have 3 global applications in process. The team has been started with 2 guys, and the guy on the left is Taka, and we have teamed up since 2014, and the technology itself has been developed by Taka. He has extensive knowledge in tissue engineering, and he's now leading research and pipeline development. And the handsome guy on the right side is actually myself, and I have really diverse backgrounds in business, and I am responsible for all clinical developments and partnerships, as well as financing. We got really good advisors, and the lead advisor is Phil Yan from Stanford Spark program. He is practitioner. He's current doctor for the heart failure field, and as well as a researcher for the stem cell derived cardiac therapy. He has conducted 6 clinical trials in the US, and we have gotten a lot of insights from him for the clinical trial structure. We also got Ikeno Sensei as our initial advisor, and we got a lot of insights for the catheter and the treatment from him as well. We have really tight collaboration with the University of Tsukuba for launching clinical trial phase 1, which is going to be a investigator-initiated study. And the collaboration as the collaboration is going really well, we expect to have the clinical trial launch in early next year. We have clear milestone for the financing. We have completed first close of Series B last March, and we are going to close the second close of the Series B by the end of September this year. And with that money, we are going to conclude our phase 1 clinical trial of our autologous product. Thank you so much for your attention, and please consider joining our endeavor to revolutionize the way we treat heart failure. Now I will open up to any questions.